But the dating scene is great. I first hit here. I was on like one app before I came here.
Okay.
Because I didn't know. I'm trying to fill it out.
Yeah.
And I went out with a couple women, and it was I'll give you one experience.
Okay. Oh, we getting the tea, y'all.
I give it one experience. So one of them, I can tell. So you have these different. I can tell a lot of things is Americanized. Some areas
very Americanized.
Because you have everything. You have the computer, the cell
internet
phone,
has made the world smaller.
So this one young lady I went out with. So we met first time from the internet, and she sat down. And we talking. Then she gets on her phone.
All right, so we're about to get started.
Right, so this is the car. This is it.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is it.
Conversations
nice.
and Culture.
I like this. All right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome back to Conversations in Culture. Ride with us. We have another great guest today, guys. You're in for a treat. I am just so excited to be able to showcase what the diaspora is doing here in Kenya, as well as our Kenya counterparts who are doing great work in Nairobi, Kenya. So without further ado, please introduce yourself.
Thank you. I'm Steven Nkiru Richardson. I'm what you call a horologist and specialize in precious minerals.
Yes, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So let's start off from the beginning. Where you're from, your childhood, what led up to this?
Ooh, this is a real car
journey.
Ride.
Oh yeah, we getting into it. We got to get to know who you are.
Yes, thank you, Kia. So originally from Baltimore, Maryland.
Be more in the building?
Yes, Baltimore, Maryland. And grew up there, spent a lot of time in New York. And
but you sound more like you're from New York than B-more.
Yeah.
You don't say chew.
Dub. Baltimore. It'll come out as we talk.
All right.
But yeah, so, I bounced around a bit, and background in precious metals. I'm a jeweler. I'm a watchmaker. I make unique timepieces.
Wow.
I work with silver, gold, and platinum. And got in the industry in 95.
95?
Yeah, got in the industry in 95.
Okay.
And I remember one interesting thing my mother said to me when I got into the industry. And she said, if you get into this silver jewelry business, you never won't have to worry about money. I said, what do you mean, Ma? She said, because silver is money.
It's a commodity.
Yeah. And has a lot of truth to it. The moment I stopped dealing in silver, was the moment I started having some financial problems. And I vowed to never stop dealing in silver. That was over 10 years ago. So it's just been a beautiful journey. I'm here in Nairobi now. I lived in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
And Rio de Janeiro. I moved there in 2019.
Okay.
And I stayed there the whole duration of COVID, and I left there in 2024. And went back to New York in May of 24 and stayed there like 7 months. And I was like, nah.
This ain't it?
Nah. You know why you left here in the beginning. So, and then Nairobi came on around that summertime, 24, and I started checking out different people that was in Nairobi and, the Austins and the Troys and all them. So I said, okay, Nairobi is looking very interesting. And I said, that's it. I'm gone. Let me try it out. And I've been here for over 6 months now.
6 months now. Yeah. But I want us to go back.
Go ahead.
So you're from B-more, spent some time in New York. Let's dive into a little more detail about why you got into the minerals. Your mom said, listen, you get into the silver, you're never going to be broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But take us back a little bit on who informed you about it. Did you have a mentor?
Sure.
How did we get into this?
Sure. So I had an African art store in downtown Baltimore.
Okay.
And the guys used to come through selling jewelry so we could place in the store and so on. So it was one gentleman by the name of Mr. Hogan, Emerson Hogan.
Okay.
He was a jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
He's a craft person. And I started buying jewelry from him, but I was like, Mr. Hogan, I want something different.
Right.
So he was like, all right, come over to my shop. And I would sit down and watch him literally for hours.
Wow.
Making jewelry. And then I started designing pieces. He started showing me techniques, how to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed the process of seeing it made
Mm-hmm.
and then designing. But I really enjoyed the selling part. So I would take the jewelry
Mm-hmm.
and I would go to all the beauty salons.
Wow.
And Be More in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And I hooked up with another gentleman. He was selling beauty supplies to beauty salons.
Okay.
So I remember him taking me to the first shop, and I was shy. This was like 95, 94.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, show him what you got. So after they didn't buy the first shop, the third shop. By the third shop, they started buying.
Okay.
And my first client was Aisha, I remember. And she picked out some jewelry. Then the women started just picking over the jewelry. Then and went back to Mr. Hogan. He was like, man, you selling jewelry faster than I can make it.
Mm-hmm.
And that started me on that journey.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Hogan.
Mr. Hogan.
Is he still with us?
He's in the spirit realm.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. And so you started seeing the value in, what we now know to be true is investing in minerals.
Yes.
So let's get into your travels. So you started traveling around.
I started, Mm-hmm. Yeah. 99, I went to Thailand.
Okay.
And so Mr. Hogan was like, okay, you selling a lot of jewelry, you're going to need another manufacturer.
Wow.
So because I was wholesaling and things, so he said, listen, go to Thailand, but you're going to need this, you're going to need that, because they're not going to have this refined things that you need, wire, sheet, and so on and so on. Mm-hmm. And so he said also, you're not going to know this technique, how to make your jewelry.
Okay.
So, and exactly when I got there, that's exactly what happened. I had to go up in the manufacturer in Thailand because the guy had problems soldering. And this is a full-scale jewelry manufacturer. And I had to show him the technique how to solder it from the bottom. Mm-hmm. And so it was just phenomenal. So from there, I traveled to Thailand, then I went to Mexico. I would take trips back and forth in Mexico.
Okay.
Buying wholesale jewelry and bringing them back to the States and selling it wholesale in the States.
How old were you when you were doing all of this?
Let me see. That was 30 years ago. 56. I was 25.
You was in your 20s.
Yeah, I was 25, 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, courageous.
Yes, yeah. I love to travel. I love the experience. I went to New Mexico, all around America, California, and so on and so on, Florida, and then Dubai. So my business was able to take me all of these different places because the beautiful thing about jewelry, you can put it in the briefcase and then boom, you're on the plane, you pop up, and you're selling.
Wow.
Just like that. So
you went to Mexico. How long did you stay in Mexico? Or did you find a manufacturer there?
Yeah.
Somewhere closer to the U.S.?
Yeah, I found a manufacturer in Cancun.
Okay.
And I was just making trips back and forth there, buying wholesale. Back then, silver was $4 an ounce.
What?
Today it's about $37, $36 an ounce.
That tripled.
Yeah, quadrupled. Almost 10x.
Yes.
So, and back then gold was about $250 an ounce.
Okay.
$250 an ounce. Gold today is $3,400 an ounce. Okay, it's like almost a 15x. So,
So a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, just being in the business alone, just having precious metals and accumulating it is just going to grow with time.
Okay.
Yes.
So take us along the journey of when you actually realize, like, okay, this is something I need to expand and really take to the next level. When did that happen?
Yeah, around 99 when I went to Thailand, when I got back, I had opened up another gallery, and I changed locations, a little bit bigger spot.
Okay.
And that's when I got open to the diamond part of the jewelry industry.
Okay.
And I started working with engagement rings, started learning the craft of designing with gold and platinum. Before, I was just mainly working with silver. And from there, it just went to a whole nother level, because that level, you're dealing with pieces 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. And so it was just a whole nother learning craft,
right,
of dealing with something of a more precious products.
Yes.
So that in itself was a whole other language, a whole nother industry. And if you make mistakes in that area, you're losing thousands. Whereas though you make mistakes in the silver, you're losing $5, $10, $20 or whatever. So it was just a different learning curve. So I started learning from buying from a distributor in California. And he's an Indian guy, and he taught me quite a bit about buying diamonds. The 4 C's. Cut, clarity, color, and carat.
What is that?
Cut, clarity, color, and carat.
Okay.
Yes. And then the 5 C's, the cost.
The cost. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are there today, because I'm sure there wasn't then, a lot of black people in that industry?
No.
Okay.
No. It is more today. And so to speed up, about 2002, that's when I went into New York. 2001, 2002. And now you're in the belly of the beast, because I'm in the Diamond District. So there, speaking of different ethnicities, you have the Asians.
Yep.
You have the Indians.
Yes.
You have the Russian Jews.
Yes.
You have the other Jews that's from other parts of Europe or whatever. And then you have 7, 8 different ethnic. So you walk into exchange, and 7, 8 languages is going on.
This is New York.
Yeah. So that right there, I call 47th Street the top school in America.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You're gonna learn so much. So I was thrown into that, and the Africans, they was making more jewelry. They was in the back scenes working for different companies. And then the Black Americans that was in the industry, I remember a few of them. One named Earl, and the other one, these are scrap dealers. And I forgot the other gentleman's name, but he was a major player. And he's in the spirit realm now. Earl is still there.
Okay.
But it was only I can remember about 6, 7 of us.
Okay. Wow.
That's coming to the block, jewelers, or that has businesses on the block.
Okay.
So it was a very small group, and then the other African Americans, they would work, for different companies.
Okay, but you guys were your own business owners.
Own bosses, own businesses, and it was just a beautiful experience.
Let's get to 2019. You go to Brazil.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Getting away from America.
Okay. But did the business expand there?
The business, I was doing business there. So, but let me back up a little bit, because I missed something.
Okay.
So around 2000, before I went to New York, I started in the watch industry.
Okay. Yes.
And then I went to Brazil in 2001.
Okay.
And I started studying gemology there. So I hired a professor.
Wow.
And he started teaching me gemology one-on-one. And I was buying stones and doing different things. So I was going back and forth to Brazil.
Okay.
And I was selling the Rolex, Breitling, different watches. And I started my own watch company in Peru.
Okay.
And then from there, I went to New York and started really learning the mechanics of watchmaking.
Okay.
The craft, and with a Russian watchmaker by the name of Ron.
Okay.
I've traveled to Switzerland and so on. I studied there.
Wow.
And then from there, I started really getting into my own unique watches. And then we started teaching watchmaking to kids and adults.
Okay.
And so that's when the philanthropy part came.
Okay.
But speeding up to Brazil, I was just burnt out.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'm getting a little bit younger.
You're getting younger, yes, of course.
It's time to make some shifts.
I love that.
And, I said, when I thought back, when I went to Brazil in 2001, I was like, you remember you said you would kind of retire here. So I said, let me go back over there and see what's going on. So I was just like, I was done with America.
Okay.
I let my place go, everything, and I just packed the bags up and I was like, I'm gone. And then COVID hit, and then I was like, well,
you made the right choice.
Yeah, okay. So,
all right.
So Brazil was beautiful. I was making my jewelry, making my art, making my watches, and that's when I started playing around with teaching the science of precious metals, how it's used in other applications, and that's how I started playing around with the whole healing parts of it and dealing with the serums and the skincare. Yeah.
You're well versed.
Yes. Thank you.
Years of knowledge.
Yes.
And so you decided to bring it to the continent.
Yes.
When was the first time you came to the continent?
This is the first time.
This is the first time.
Kenya is my first trip.
Kenya is your first trip.
Almost 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
Yes.
And you fell in love, as we all do.
Yeah.
But Kenya, tell me about that. Tell me about the deciding factor, when you made the choice to say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And when you landed, how was it?
Yeah. So summer 2024, doing the research, I was like, okay, Kenya is looking very good, and you got a certain amount of impacts for Americans that's here, like yourself, that's on the ground, doing work. So it was much easier and much inviting for me to come in, not like Brazil. Brazil has got Americans there, but that was mainly, I'll just say it right out, that was mainly like a hub for the men that was coming there. It was just all about
the women.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
There was no community building.
There's no only community building around pleasure.
Okay.
No community building around power.
Got it. Say less.
There you go. So when I was looking at Nairobi, I saw different dynamics. That's here, of course.
Yes.
But the way I move, listen, it's business first. Pleasure later, whatever. And I said, this is nice. The brothers and sisters on the ground, they're doing work. I got a network I can plug into right away. So one of the first people I met was Troy.
Shout out to Troy
White. Shout out to Troy. He sat down and, schooled me, put me down with some things.
Yes.
And then organically met Austin, organically met yourself. Yep. And other people. And it's just been a quite amazing experience. And for me, being here in Africa speaks a lot of volume. The whole our dream, Marcus Garvey dream.
Yeah. Because he never made it.
He never made it.
He never made it. So we're here. His wildest dreams.
Yeah, we're representing the physical.
Yep.
And it's just so fertile here. It's like 6 months in, I'm in a business and a clinic.
Yep.
And exercising, my will, and the energy is just welcoming.
Yes, very welcoming.
They're very welcoming. The people are genuine and welcoming. I'm from the streets. Of course, I move a certain way. So, is for me.
Your spirit is very calm.
Yes,
I know that comes with time and age.
Yes.
Kevin told me that. I told him, I'm like, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm not there yet. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. So yeah, you can tell that you have a lot of wisdom.
Thank you.
With time, with travel, with experience, you definitely learn how to. Because being from Baltimore and being in a New York environment, you have to be super aggressive, and you don't come off as that way. So I definitely can see that you learn a lot through over the time. So you came here, and you were super impressed. Your first time.
First time.
Now you have a whole company. Art currency. Let's get into the art currency. Why that name?
Art, expression of life. We are art. This is art. And then currency, the flow, the energy. You know, that's what the precious metals are, the conductivity, the current flow. And so for me, that speaks volume no matter if I'm making a watch, if I'm making jewelry, if I'm making skincare, you know, it speaks a lot of volume. So that's why I chose the name.
So I love it, by the way.
Thank you.
And we're going to go to actually your clinic.
Yes.
And I'm going to be doing a facial today.
Yes.
A full facial.
Yes.
I can't wait. So you've only been here for 7 months. So getting the actual company registered and and getting your, you know, the whole thing that you need to actually be in compliance. How was that process?
It was quite smooth. Working in partnership with for Kenyon, and shout out to Kennedy Jewelry Store. You know, he's the one that introduced me to Hazina Towers. And made the platform much smoother for me to get everything polished and prepped and ready. You know, so I would say, you know, if you can partner with for Kenyon that's in the same industry.
Right, because you had to partner with someone.
Yes. Yeah, it just makes everything much smoother.
And that was easy for you.
Yeah, that process, I mean, I'm still going through some things, but
no, that's fine.
You know, is the beginning process, the stage process of whereas though you can actually get things done and open is a beautiful thing, you know.
And you found someone trustworthy.
That's the key.
To partner with. For you all that's interested in opening businesses here, which we do assist with business consultation. You have to have a Kenyon on your local entity here. And so finding someone you trust can be quite interesting. Quite interesting. So for you to be able to do that within 7 months, that says a lot about the Kenyan community. Would you say that?
And like I said, it's very fertile. And whereas though you drop an idea, you drop a seed, and it's sprouting.
And they get skin in the game. That's another thing about Kenyans. As long as they know that they're getting skin in the game, which I think is fair when you're doing business, right? And we're not exploiting them. We're not coming to take from, but add value to. People are willing to work with you above board. And let's get into living here now. I want to talk about something spicy a little bit, because we have a few men on the channel, and we always get into the little passport bro situation. So are you a passport bro? I just want to make it spicy, y'all. He's not. I'm just asking.
I don't know what that really means, but I heard of the passport bros. I met some over in Brazil. You know.
Right.
And, you know.
I'm just joking. He's not a passport bro.
But I love, let's just say this, the African Kenyan women, I really enjoy them. I like going out on dates. I like learning their culture. I like talking to, okay, what's your tribe, the Lua.
So you're dating?
I listen.
You're dating?
Listen, I go out, you know.
So how is dating life? Some men are watching this. He's not. And again, guys, I am being funny. I'm joking with him. He's not a passport bro. But I do want to get into the dating scene. For some of our guys who may be watching, how is that?
It's quite interesting. You know, I'm kind of a workaholic, and I kind of blend it.
And you seem laid back.
I am pretty laid back, but I'm very aggressive when it comes to getting things done.
You're from New York and Baltimore. We know.
So, but the dating scene is great. I first hit here. I was on like one app before I came here.
Okay.
You know, because I didn't know. I'm trying to fill it out. And I went out with a couple women. And it was I'll give you one experience.
Okay. Oh, we getting the tea, y'all.
I give it one experience. So one of them, I can tell you. So you have these different. I can tell a lot of things is Americanized. Some areas
very Americanized.
because you have everything. You have the computer, the cell
internet
phone,
has made the world smaller.
So this one young lady I went out with. So we met first time from the internet, and she sat down. And we're talking. Then she gets on her phone. Oh, I said, okay.
Why are you talking?
Why are we talking? She gets on the phone. So I ordered juice, and then I'm drinking my juice. She's still on the phone. I said,
what is going on?
I said, this motherfucker done lost her mind. She don't know who I am. So I had to balance myself. I said, let me just observe. Maybe I'm missing something.
Okay, all right.
And then it just kept going on.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, that's enough of this. So I paid the bill. I got up and I left.
Okay.
And then she called me. Why did you leave this? I said, listen, it's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, you can't value your own time. So anyway, those things are here.
So you got up and left.
Yeah, I got up and left, and then it's like you're learning, but at the same time, you're not gonna let anybody disrespect your time.
That's true.
And that's it. Just showed you, So I thought it was part of. I was like, nah, that's not part of the culture because I started looking a little deeper. I was like, nah, that's some internet shit.
Yeah,
that's
and a certain age bracket too.
And a certain age, yeah, she was younger, so. After that, I did have a few other dates, and it was different. And very welcoming, beautiful women. I love talking about the tribes. Okay, this particular one was a Kissy tribe.
Kissy, yes.
Yes, so
love Kissy. Shout out to Kissy.
Shout out to Kissy. So we hit it off good, and she's the kind of woman that she's in agriculture.
Oh,
she wanted to take care. I was like, okay, I'm getting these clothes made.
She
was like, okay, go here. She went and brought some material for me.
Okay.
So nurturing. So you have that. So brothers, you have that here.
Brothers, you have that here.
Yes.
Let me get a little more spicy. Let me get a little. Let me get a little more. Let me get messy. Are you done with African American women though?
No.
Okay, I just wanted. I wanted to get. I'm being a little messy.
No. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. Living in Brazil and then living here now and traveling abroad, it's still nothing is like the synergy with an African American woman and African American man. It's nothing like it.
I agree 100%.
I mean, it's just what it is, because you have it's the same tribe.
We're the same tribe.
It's the same tribe.
Thank you.
It's the same tribe. So. The brothers that's traveling, they always talk about all the passport. Well, I ain't messing with no more American women. Listen, man, y'all just going through the motions. I get it. I get it where you are. You're just going through the motions, and a lot of them brothers haven't experienced the psychology of making love to a woman.
We getting juice today. We keeping all of this. Yes.
They haven't experienced, so I know I know this because I'm sitting down with him in Brazil, in Copacabana on the beach, and I'm talking to him because a lot of them. So, for example, I just hit the psychology of it. So, if I'm in Brazil, I'm learning Portuguese for one.
Right. Okay.
So, for two.
Oh, I heard it. I heard the two.
Yeah,
I heard it.
Two, yeah.
I heard the two.
So, for two. I am dealing with the same standard I would deal with an American
woman. Okay.
And this is what a lot of brothers can't understand and a lot of sisters that can't understand. When the brothers' passport, I say all of them, some of them travel, they start leaning towards another standard.
Oh.
So whereas though, for example, I'm in Brazil, I'm really not hanging out in Copacabana. I'm hanging out in Ipanema or Leblon. So where's more of a high end, that's the kind of woman I'm dealing with.
Okay.
Kind of woman I'm dealing with.
Okay.
So I done dealt with women that was PhD in biology in Brazil, therapists.
I see what you're saying in terms of standard.
It's a standard. So now, when you shift that and you get there and you can order, you know, a sex like pizza, you know, and she's wrapped all beautiful and curved and all this exotic thing that you see on TV, you know, you lose some of those standards because now you're just looking at, oh, I just want to sleep with her, I want to hang out with her, such and such. So it's levels to it. That's all I can really say.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. That was a little juice for us.
Yes.
So I thank you for sharing that with us. Welcome. Let's get back to your business. We just have to get some little juiciness in there.
It's all good.
Yes. So your long-term goal, what does that look like in terms of being here, manufacturing your products here in Nairobi, living here? What does the long-term goal look like for you?
Yeah, I would say basically reaching a certain amount of people.
Okay.
So when I look at distributing my products, I look at it, that's not, okay, person's actually just wearing the products, they're looking better. It's raising their vibration, you know, it's raising their frequency. So marching in the golden age and bringing these natural ancient technologies. So I call it ancient luxury. So, you know, letting the product speak for itself. You know, for example, I have clients that brought jewelry from me years and 10 years and 15 years, and you see them and it's like, wow. You're like, remember this piece? So it's that kind of thing. So you see them, they using the serums and this and that, 6 months, a year from now, and it's like, you know, I'm doing this now. You know, I'm eating better. You know, so it's changing. It's just not, bam, you put it on, okay, I look good. No, it's like really something is happening under the layer. You know, and that's the beauty of understanding this product, because going in, making it, I still studying the benefits, or what they call the side effects, was the good side effects of the product. So that would be one of my goals, just to have the longevity of it and to see clients how it actually impact their life.
I love that. And you said raising the vibration.
Yes.
I love it. And so where can we find you as we're heading to the clinic now? So you all are going to get to see the business. You're going to get to see me do my spa treatment.
Yes.
And you see how I look afterwards.
Yes.
So where can we find you? And we'll have it in the description, guys.
Yes. Find us on IG at Art Currency Serums. You type in Art Currency, we should come up. And you can hit us up on IG. You can, if you're in Nairobi, we're at Hazina Trade Center, M2 Art Currency. You can find us here and book appointment.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Art Currency Precious Mineral Spa. Okay. So today we're going to take you on a tour.
Okay.
Our whole concept here is all about precious metals and minerals. As you see, we have different areas of brass, and they have amethyst. So brass is a composition of copper and zinc. It actually kills germs and actually reduces radiation. So here we're going to do your nano precious mineral vapor steam. We're going to put gold and platinum in here and steam up your face. Okay. Here we got the mixing bar going on. So we're going to mix you a nice cocktail, herbal cocktail with rosemary and a little gold and platinum. Then we're going to put together a nice clay mask for you.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes. Then we're going to bring you over here. Of course, you're going to do your cleansing. This is our copper ritual facial bar. And copper actually kills and sanitizes germs as well.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we have the silver, pure silver mask. So this is like a spa/gallery.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And what is this?
This here is your actual gold. So this is gold and platinum, and we make the nanoparticles and we just fill it here. So this is like your gold and platinum wine bar. So we have some amethyst here, and This particular piece I painted here in Kenya.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm
You're an artist as well.
Yes.
I love this. Let's get into the products. I know
products. There you go.
talked about your products in the car.
Yes.
In detail, and you also told us why it's important and why this is so important for people to invest in.
Yes.
But now we get to actually see the products.
They get to see.
Can we go line by line on what we're looking at?
Yes, absolutely. So what we have here is the Nano Gold, and it has a mixture of baobab oil. This is the anti-aging serum. Yes. And this has your built-in sunscreen, moisturizer, vitamin C. So here at Currency, what we do is, you have so many different products. So this one is all in one. Yes, it's all in one.
And so it's anti-aging as well.
It's anti-aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just give you a little dabble so you can experiment. You can see
Which I believe I have. Which one do I have?
You have the Jua.
Yes.
You have the Jua. You can rub that all in. You can see how just a little bit goes pretty far.
Yes.
And
so I ended up using it on my face the other night.
Nice.
Before I went to sleep, and when I woke up, my skin just felt a little more smoother.
Yes.
Like today, I have no makeup on.
Perfect.
And it's
You're ready for your facial.
I'm ready for my facial.
Yeah. So here we have the copper, which is an anti-aging serum, but it has nano copper in it, and that's for dealing with deeper problems with acne and different things of that nature.
And it's all holistic.
Yes, it's all natural.
That's the whole purpose of it, right?
Yes, it's all natural. Then we have the silver, if you're dealing with more fungi. And silver is actually excellent for fungi and antimicrobial. Yes.
Silver and gold.
Yes.
Silver and gold. Y'all remember that?
And then, of course, you have the platinum. That's the anti-aging for hyperpigmentation and things of that nature. We put people into the platinum.
This is good. So, like, for you all that are here in Nairobi, please check out Art Currency.
I'll just show you an example of
I love that.
One patient that we had, a client.
Yes.
And you can see how we broke down her zodiac, her birthstone, her element, her numerology, and her metal.
I should have did mine because I wanted to see. But I'm technically a Leo.
Yes.
Don't come for me in the comment section, but according to the Vedic astrology, the lunar calendar, I'm a Leo.
Yes.
So this is amazing. So we get a full report.
You get a full report.
We get a full report.
And that would help align, things so we can prescribe the right thing in the right modalities. For example, you are Leo, so that would be fire.
Yep, I'm fire sign.
So your element would be fire. And we would suggest you get more sun.
Yep, because my rising is sun.
There you go.
It's the sun. My exalted is the sun.
There you go. So, we'll align all these things.
I love this. Now, again, for us who are coming to the continent and still want to be a part of that holistic community and being able to get the necessary herbs and minerals and treatment that you need. He's here. Art Currency is here in Nairobi. I'm excited. I love this, y'all. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry.
Ancient technology.
I love that.
So here we're looking at the absorption chart. And one of the things we recommend to our clients is do maybe once or twice a month fruit only.
Okay.
And this will give the body a break to help repair when you rest because it's not digesting. Fruit digests very fast. And then when you go back to eating other things, your absorption rate is higher. So if you're taking herbs and whatever, it's going to absorb and really get into the cell structure. And this is also going to help lend to your alkalinity and bring you back to more neutral, out of the acid level.
It's so alkaline.
Yes, so that's just a basic fruit trick of treating the skin from the inside out along with the other things that we offer. So
And typically, how much do a package cost?
the package you're getting today typically run 10K shillings.
Okay.
In dollar cents, will be somewhere about 80, 90 US dollars. And then we have another package for 6,500, the Steam. And so, yeah, those are the two packages we have for services.
Okay.
And then, of course, you get the consultation and a lot of different things that go along with it.
Right, you get the whole consultation.
Yes.
So the 10K,
Yes.
you guys is around $77 now to the Kenya shilling.
Yes.
It's 129. And then the 6.5 is 48.
Yes.
Almost $50.
Yes.
So pretty good prices compared to what you would have to pay for in the States.
In the States, this would be about at least 200 to 300.
Of course, absolutely, absolutely.
At least. So, those are the advantages.
Good.
All right.
And it's a difference, ladies. I know if you go to the spa and you go get your facials, it's mainly done by women. But it feels very, very different when a man does it. It just it's a little more soothing, and it's just the energy is different. So I definitely will say this was worth it.
Yes.
How does my skin look?
Looking good.
Oh, it does look good. It does look good. It really does.
Yes.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
Y'all see the difference? Did you see the before and now the after? Really good.
Yes.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So we did the full treatment today here at Art Currency. Tell us again where we can find you, where they can come locate you if they're interested in using your services.
Yes, we're in Hazina Towers and CBD, and you can find us on Art Currency Serums on IG. You can send us a DM, book appointment, and we're here. We're here to service you.